wall. I don't care what they say. Now I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I can make whatever changes I want, not worry about it. And I have a nice little command center. All right. How am I doing on the mark? Ooh la la. 10,000 to go. Not bad. Coming up on an hour and a half. We're doing all right. Kilo. Happy Monday, guys. Thank you for swinging in and saying what's up. Throwing some songs in the old DJ box. Appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Especially during this build. It's just fun to be able to share that kind of stuff. I've always wanted to. You can tell when my last build, I like found all the pictures I took of it. Oh my goodness. Vet, you're too much, man. Thank you so much. Of course, with this build and rent almost tripling, it's going to help a lot. It's going to help a lot. Especially since I went and again spread myself a little thin with this build, not expecting to have to move in the middle of it and for rent to triple. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope that I can keep doing this after all this. I don't see why not. But yeah, certainly a little stressed. So thank you. That helps a ton, Vet. You've been such a big supporter, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, God. A little bit of air went off the shoulders there a little bit. Thank you, man. A little weight relieved. We need to do a carrier landing, like stat. Especially now you actually take off from carriers. That's cool. I would do that, but some of the maps you spawn in the wrong way. Oh, on Saturday? Oh, man, how did I miss that? What happened on Saturday? There was a reason that I got off early, and I forget what happened. Oh, I was out trying to find the hardware. I didn't want to have to order it, so I was out looking for... I tried to stream that morning and finish the build, and that was when the rails kind of came off, and I realized that there was just no way I was going to be able to make that vertical GPU mount work. And when I had to then couldn't find stuff for that, I was already having to make changes for the AIO. It was like, you know what? At this point, I'm in deep enough to just go get a decent case. Which I'm fine with, but I did want to have it like open and enjoy everything. In most cases, you kind of do anyway. And the one that I'm going to go with is still going to be able to see like everything. Level out, girl. He just ate shite. Ah, we missed. Oh no, wrong missile. Oh, the MiG didn't just die? I don't want to ever hear anybody complain about the 7Ms. Of course, now you can. Fuck, that was close. What? Oh, come on. We just needed a little bit. Yeah, we got him. Just those stabilizers are stupid. Just need a little bit, just a little bit, girl. Give it to me. There it is. There it is. I'll take that all day long. That was ridiculous. And then, boom, that's my cue. The first one misses. Can you believe it? It looked good, too. It looked good, too. Through 2 games, we'd only missed 1 missile. Doesn't it do that every single time? I can probably go back 100% of the time that I've tried to give the 7M some love. It'll do that. Oh, man, that was crazy. Keep them his ringing. Okay, okay. For me, this plane is cheating. I still can't believe how well I do in that plane. People seem to really struggle in it. Bonk, you right on up. Oh, this is going to be rough, but let's do it. You know, I'm not yet. I'm not yet until I get the mark. I'm going to wait till I get the mark. Let's go back to this for a little bit so I can put the grind towards something I don't have. So I mean, I have everything in the US tree, but we almost got this second MiG. So let's get, I hate to do some more Russia, but it is what it is. Yeah, that was one I was thinking about too. I'm gonna keep it close. The case that I'm deciding to go with, there's still 2 I'm on the fence on. I'm pretty sure which one I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna keep it close to the chest until after the move, because I am still gonna do some testing like this first. So we're gonna do some testing with it on the test bench. And then after I move it into the case, we'll see if the thermals change or anything like that. I will say it is going to be a Corsair case. And very, very narrowly, and it might still sneak back on the list, is an Asus case. And I'll tell you which one that is. That's the A31, I think it was. And I like that one because the bottom is actually angled a little bit. So the power supply fits underneath. And then there's like a base that's angled up that the fans sit on. So it kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if that would help or not. It says that it does. I don't know. But that is kind of odd on a lot of cases how they have places to mount fans on the bottom, but it's got that step. So that kind of affects the flow a little bit to have that 90-degree angle there. And then the two Corsair ones are pretty similar, but again, it's just, I know I'm going to have compatibility there. I know everything that I want is going to fit. And the Lee and Lee ones were, or yeah, those are Lee and Lee, right? Or no, Height. The Height, and then there is one that is similar to that that's Lee and Lee, right? I was looking at those ones pretty closely too, but they're really expensive. Those Height ones, that one you're talking about, that's like a $400 case, right? That's crazy. And being that my AIO already has like a huge 6.6 inch screen on it, I didn't want to get a case that then also had a screen on it. Didn't want to overdo it there. So that's what ruled those cases out. Oh, that would have worked out so well. Just get on down. Oh, oh. Of course, I'm really looking forward to the 18s, but something tells me I might like the 16 better. Let's see how intuitive the working the systems ends up being. Oh, come on. I saw him there. That's one of my first. Oh, come on. No kills in this plane. I usually get something. MiG-29 has been really good to me as well. And those cases are huge. The Lee and Lee ones and the Height ones, they're enormous cases. They're so big. Kind of like that new Corsair one, too. There's a new Corsair one that's got really cool, like, triple chamber, and then they've got some acrylic funnels, basically, that, like, funnel the air around. That one's really cool as well, but it's like, it also is like $300 and doesn't have any, screens or anything in it. It's all, you're paying for that airflow. And that case wouldn't suit me either because it's meant for a radiator that has the tubes on either end, and mine comes out of the middle and it literally rules that case out. So yeah, you can't always just go with the one that you like that looks the best. Sometimes it won't work with what you're going with. So before this build started, I was going over the case selection and why I was deciding to go with a test bench. I wanted to enjoy the parts always. I've always wanted to do one like that. And because I was like, oh, I've got all this stuff that I don't want to have to pick and choose through a case. I don't need to anymore. We'll just do a test bench. Everything will fit how I want it, blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, that's the issue we're having, is that I can't fit everything the way that I want to. So back to narrowing down cases and stuff like that. Price comes into it. Some of the front connectivity, the USBs and things like that came into it a little bit. They never learned it. Oh, well, Saf, man, isn't that crazy how you... yeah, so that's what I was getting at. Yeah, that at first it's not necessarily even that it's harder. It's just, it's like a steeper learning curve. And once you get the systems figured out, it's almost easier, right? But I would think the 16 and 18 are probably relatively similar when it comes to working the ground systems and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous for the learning, basically. It should come pretty naturally, I would think, but it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. It is like riding a bike. Especially once I get controls in my hand and everything is right there. It shouldn't be too